Hey everyone, Brad here. I have had some recording difficulties, but hopefully this is the good one. The last one of the charm. So I just did the entire map from Chicago to LA. But now we're doing the opposite direction. And it's not showing the, there it is. Alright, here we go. Route 66 backwards. So, as soon as I got this game, I wanted to do Route 66 because I saw it was in the game, but they don't really map it out for most of it. It's just mostly near Chicago and St. Louis. And then they kind of forgot about it. So I'm kind of making it up, but for the most part, it's just one road, but when you get to LA, it just falls apart. So that's why I'm using this line, but this will not be here the whole time. As you can see, I've turned off pretty much everything else. The entire heads-up display, I've turned it off, because it will make for a more immersive experience. And hopefully the audio levels are correct on this, but I'm also going to try and shout. I'm not going to shout, I'm just going to speak loudly. Because I'm still new to this, despite putting up a bunch of videos. It seems like every single game I play while streaming, you have to change the settings for every game you play. So I really respect people that do this for a living, because it's a lot harder than you think it is. I'm not doing that. Please don't start that. I'm probably doing that. Alright. That's cool. I'm not doing that. I don't care that it's somewhere else, but that's a product of the open world game. That just happens. You just come across stuff and they want you to do it, but I am not doing it. I'm driving Route 66. I wonder when that stuff will go away, to be honest. I didn't hit any buttons or anything. It just, because I slowed down in that area, it thought I was doing it. Alright, sorry, I gotta pull over, see if I can cancel that.
You have a new priority call, air support. Info on your screen.
So eventually I will play stuff like that, but for now, I just want to do Route 66. So we'll see how it sounds, because I have to check that. And as usual, it sounds great on my cell phone, but who knows once the final video goes up. For some reason, I have the worst luck with this. Oh, hey, what's up? Was that a police blockade? Really? What did I do to deserve that? Oh, looking at my phone. Looking at my phone. All right, let's go like this again. I'm pretty sure this is it because look, let's just look at it. In case anyone is not familiar with this game, goes over here, goes over here, goes way down there, goes way over here. Let's zoom out. Goes way up here. Goes into St. Louis and then suddenly takes a left turn into St. Louis. That's something I'm probably gonna miss, to be honest. And then in Chicago, it's again not marked, but I have a feeling it ends right there. So we're gonna just keep going on this road. This video might actually be too loud, and I'm sorry if it is, but this game is so good. I cannot believe I haven't played it until now, and I just wanted to get a video out on it. The graphics are much better than what you're likely seeing on screen due to a combination of factors. Number one, just compression while streaming and uploading. Number two, this is an always smashing into walls game. No, it's an always online game. So sometimes there's server sync issues. And that kind of leads to weird graphical effects. This part's really cool. Oh, the deer. I wanted to hit it. Am I a bad person? I wanted to hit it, but I couldn't. You can't actually really hit anything in this game. If I get something where I can show that on, I will, because this is an arcade game. So it's kind of like you can screw up and be fine. And also, it's still July 4th. I expect there will be fireworks going off just down the street, and I will just suddenly leave and leave the stream going. But who knows, because it's very loud right now. I might not hear it. I have Sony earbuds in right now that kind of isolate the sound. Is that right? Better make sure. Yeah, that's it. Oh no. Alright. We're good. If there's fireworks going on just on the street, I'm gonna go out and watch them. And it's just gonna be 30 minutes of dead air on the stream, and I apologize if that happens. But like I said, I wanted to get this out much earlier, like 7 p.m. before it gets dark. But life doesn't always work out as you plan it. In fact, it rarely ever does. But even if this is just a homage to 66, it's not really anything like the real thing. It's still really good. And if you're at all interested in 66, I'm gonna shout out this channel. It's called Roman Rich. He just films specific parts of the channel. Sorry, on his channel, he films specific parts of 66. And they're all very different, whereas in this game, they all kind of look the same. Why are there no cars? I get that it's the desert, but still. I might not talk for a bit because this is all this is. But it gets more interesting as you go on. Because I already did this the other way. Those are somewhat interesting. Alright. Much more interesting in the Midwest, whereas here it was just kind of like made to connect the center of the US with the western US, but there was no development when it was made. So that's kind of what you're seeing. So if I don't talk for a bit, that's why. Volume test.
Volume test.
See, like I said, sounds great on my phone, but when I upload this, it's gonna be terrible. Oh, let's remove the feedback.
Sounds great.
Sorry, gotta stop for a second. I'm multitasking too much. Said Route 66 right there, but for the most part it's unmarked. There might be another one. Another one. Wow, I'm glad I could look at that fence flying. There's one or two markers on this road, but for the most part they just kind of gave up. They only really marked this road. I mean, there was a drive-in and like a store and stuff there, but for the most part they didn't mark it beyond like St. Louis or maybe a little bit beyond that. I'm sorry if you want commentary, but there's literally nothing here. It's literally the Arizona desert. I made a better video just before this, but the audio levels were so far off that I couldn't do anything. I don't know if you saw that plane just then, but I often wonder when I see a plane in real life, like who's on that plane, where are they going? It's kind of an interesting thought. Whoop. Whoa. I was going way too fast right there. But we're fine now. I honestly don't remember this. I kind of need to pull over and make sure I didn't, like, veer off somehow. Whoop. There we go. Yeah. No. We're on the route. And this is kind of how it actually is. It just kind of plows through the desert to get through to the west coast. But it's a nice motel. Some nice drive-in. But the difference is, it's not just like a nice street road like this. It goes all over the place. It might go on a winding road through a small town with a bunch of bridges and stuff. It might go on a dirt road that's unmaintained for the past 60 years. Might go on a bridge that's closed to the public. Stuff like that. And also there's a lot more roadside attractions and shops and restaurants. So that's why Route 66 is on my bucket list. I would like to do it someday. There's the other sign. Obviously, I would drive it correctly, not like this. This is a racing game. So you can do whatever you want. But that thing on the right there, that's actually what a section of 66 looks like. I wonder if we could drive on that. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna have to warp back there, but we're gonna do this. Because this is literally what one section of the original 66 looks like. And I saw it on the aforementioned Roman Rich account. Actually, it looks it looks way worse than this. You can only do it in a 4x4 vehicle, an off-road vehicle. But yeah, this is nice. There is a section of the original road that was like this because, you know, back then they didn't know how to get through the road. They didn't know how to make a road through the mountains, so they just plowed it through the mountains like this. That was actually really fun. I wish they incorporated more stuff like that into... I wish they finished the Route 66 in the game, basically, and incorporated more stuff like that. But yeah, that's nowhere near the actual one, so we're gonna just warp right back here and continue on where we were. Good feature of this game is that you can do that. I think I'm facing the wrong way, though. Yep. That was cool. I'm glad I did that. So, yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. If you want to drive the original road, literally it's impossible. But you can do some stuff like that with the right vehicle. There's also some forest sections where you're just kind of wandering through the forest and it's so overgrown that you can't even tell where the original 1920s road was. But then there will randomly be a section where it looked like there was a bridge. But the bridge is gone, so you kind of have to plow through the water. So, yeah, you really can't do Route 66 anymore. You can just get close. And a lot of those sections where the bridge is out, you can go down the road and then you get to the bridge. And it's just gone. And you have to turn around. It just turns into a very long road trip with lots of seemingly wasted time. That's why it really has to be something you plan out meticulously. Wow. It was a great turn until I slammed into that sign. But it doesn't really matter because there's very minimal damage in this game. And I'm kind of starting to think it auto repairs as you go. Whoop. I should just focus on the road, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the 4th of July for this, because these earbuds, made by Sony, they are so, they fit so well to the ear canal that I kind of sound like I'm underwater right now, and that might be why my speech is not perfect. There's a plane. Because I literally can barely hear myself right now. The game is so loud. But that's good. That's how I want it. Whoop. Oh, wow. Like I said, arcade physics. Whoop. Why are there no cars? I mean, I kind of like it, but why are there no cars? Oh no, train! We're gonna go like this, and then, guess we don't actually have to cross the train for a while. Where is it? Whoops. There it is. Way back there. Oh no. See, Arcade Racer. We can do stuff like this. No problems. Totally unrealistic. But you can do it. You can pretty much go anywhere in this game, except annoyingly when you get to like actually populated areas, there'll be like parking lots and stuff where you cannot get through because there's pillars in front of it. But for the most part, you can just go wherever you want. But items that are not destructible, like that guardrail, for example, you can't go through that. You can't go through larger trees, which makes sense. But if I hit a guardrail at this speed, I'm just going straight through. But instead, boom, that's what happens. Oh, here we go. We're back to the signs. We're almost there. And the graphics are glitching out. That's great. Probably means there is someone playing nearby, and they do not have a good internet connection. Like Verizon Fios trademark. Seriously, I wish Verizon Fios would expand, oh no, countrywide, because it is amazing. I am playing this using a little Wi-Fi dongle from the other side of a 1,200 square foot house. And it's perfect. Well, it's not perfect. It disconnects once in a while. But for the most part, it's just amazing that you can stream 1080p 60 frames per second. It's not perfect. But it's pretty good quality. Across the house, through the air. You told me that was possible even 10 years ago. I would have thought you were insane. St. Louis Arch in the distance. And me flying off the road into a cornfield. Alright, let's do it. I meant to do that. Just wanted to show you what it looked like when you go through a cornfield. Got a crow there, we got a glider there. I wish I could move the camera around more. I can just kind of move back or left or right. I can't really freely move it around. Wish I could look up. Did I miss that? gonna pull over. Nope, I think that's the bridge we need to go across right there. Maybe. Alright, that's it. Yep. We're almost there. The fact that it's not geographically accurate kind of messes me up, because this road should go through St. Louis or close to it, but instead it kind of bypasses it. Meant to do that. There's my left turn. Use some boost. Yeah, it's like, you see a lot of this. It's like the old bridge, it's a piece of junk. And then you see the new bridge to the side. It might be a train bridge, but you still get the point. We're gonna smash. Oh. Well, I wanted to smash into the train, but it cleared it in time. We're gonna slide right here. Yeah, this game is weird. It's, as far as like arcade versus simulation, it's a little bit arcadey, but you try to do something like Ridge Racer and just go crazy around that corner, or like Mario Kart, and you can't. You just clear it really well, or overdrift and slam into a car. I do like the boost though. That's kind of a throwback to Burnout. The Burnout series. Meet Heaven. Sounds good. Triple Lemon, Chicago. I seriously don't know what happened to the cars. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this game is still kind of glitchy, like 3 years after release. There's supposed to be cars all over the place. I like the wind turbines. I'm intentionally slamming into this. Bam. And this. Oh, I want to hit a 66 sign now. I'm going insane from doing both directions consecutively. Bam! There we go. Didn't plan on doing this, but this is gonna stop me, right? Yeah. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm kinda glad now that I went both directions, because it's somewhat different. Like, I saw that mountain trail and I took that. Even though it's not on the road, it reminded me of an actual portion of the road. And that was really cool to experience. Oop. meant to do that. Why are there crows like every 20 feet? I wish I could zoom up again. Ooh, balloons. Alright. Church? Here's the bridge. This is literally the only other bridge, I think. The rest of it's just kind of through the desert and mountains. There's Chicago. And there's me not paying attention at all. But, yeah, I believe I've hit a glitch where I don't have any cars. They're all parked. There's no driving cars. What's that in the sky? Helicopter? Wait. I missed something. This is where I believe the end is. Okay. That's where I believe the end is. But they don't mark it anymore. So there's no real way to tell. This is kind of how it went when I drove from Chicago to LA. It's just suddenly the road doesn't go the right way anymore and you have to just make it up. But, you know, I'm glad they did throw something in there for Route 66. That's why I'm doing this. And it's the 4th of July when I'm recording this. And it's 4th of July when I'm smashing into that van. If you see this later, hope you had a great 4th of July. I'm hoping to see some fireworks in a minute. Because they usually have them right down my street. And that's it. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And remember, never trust teddy bears.